my question is, while primary education, basic schooling has been given a lot of thought, and the Right to Education Act gives a legal framework for in which to work, what about higher education then? So where do we talk about higher education then? How do we produce that skilled labor if we are only concerned with primary education, primary level education being our concern? That is my question. Where does that come in?
I wish you were right in your assertion that we are concerned with primary education. Unfortunately, we are not concerned with primary education. We have a piece of legislation, correct. We have opened schools, yes. What is the quality of teaching that is being done in those schools? What is the quality of teachers that are being trained for those schools? You see, a smart classroom is a very good concept, but how many primary schools in the public sector are possessed of smart classrooms? So our problem is comprehensive, and it is all the way from the primary school to the university level. And we are simply not devoting enough resources to it. Let me explain to you what I mean. Some years back, I saw an official report about the number of PhDs being produced in India in the field of natural sciences in the year 1985. It was an official report. The number was twice that being produced in China. Then the same graphics showed the data for 1995. India and China were equal. And then the third stage, the year 2005, China was more than double of India. There's an eminent professor of mathematics sitting in front here. He will tell you how many students are opting for doing a PhD in pure mathematics. The process is very simple if you look at it. 100 students take admission in BSc Honours in a college in Delhi. At the end of first year, 30 drop out because their objective was not BSc Honours, their objective was to sit for either IIT examination or the medical examination. End of second year, another 30 drop out for the same reason. So finally, out of 100, only 30 appear for the final examination and obtain a BSc Honours degree. They take admission in MSc classes. What is their target number one? Their target number one is to sit for the government services examination. So, first filtration, second filtration, third filtration, fourth filtration. After the fourth filtration, if you have not managed to get into the IAS or any of the allied services, then you say, I will join research. That is the quality of the person who is going into higher education in its most serious aspect. Where does the fault lie? Not necessarily with the student. The student is following the social value we attach. All you have to do is to look up the matrimonial columns of Sunday newspapers and you will find the answer to this. It is our value system which has gone wrong. We do not attach. There was a time once upon ancient times when Masterji in a village was revered. Today he is looked down upon. He is nobody. He doesn't count. The teacher is no longer of value. We do observe the once a year Teachers' Day, but that's not. These are all symbols. So the problem is we are not investing in education full stop. And investing in education means at every level of education. If we are not doing that, that's it. I hope I have answered your question.